Hey everyone, this is a quick YouTube video on the Muskegon State Park yurt rental. The first thing you'll notice is that there is snow on the ground. The yurt is available for rent year-round. It does have heat, we'll show you a little later in the video, but we're expecting temperatures down to 22 tonight, so we will be hoping to stay warm. So as you pull in to the complex here, you'll see the winter sports complex here on the right. I believe they have some ice skating and cross-country skiing and other amenities when the weather's appropriate. Everything was closed up. It's the middle of March when we're visiting. We were asked to park in this parking lot. The yurt is basically straight ahead from where we are right now, but we were asked to park out here in the parking lot and not drive back to the yurt. So a few days before our reservation, we received an email from the park ranger telling us where to park and a variety of other important information about the amenities and what we might need to bring and so on. Over here on the right is the outhouse, so that's important to know. It's only a couple hundred feet away. And then also the email included the access code for getting into the yurt, who to contact in the event of emergency and stuff like that. So you'll definitely want to print that out. Maybe keep a copy of it in your car or someplace else safe, so that you always have that code and emergency numbers and so on. So the yurt is located in Muskegon State Park in Muskegon, Michigan, not far from Lake Michigan. So Lake Michigan is probably less than a mile away. It's a really nice state park area. And so here is your yurt. There's a fire pit and a picnic table outside for you to use. We were told that wood to heat the yurt was included. However, if we wanted to have a fire outside, that we should bring our own wood for that. Of course, one of your first priorities if you're in cold weather will be trying to get some heat on. The wood was provided for heating inside, and there's also a wood chip box there to help you with some tinder to get your fire going. There are some great directions up on the wall, but of course the first thing you'll want to recognize is the flue. That would be the closed position. That'd be the across, and then up and down. That's the open position. And if you're not really sure, you can always just look inside and make sure that the flue is open, because that's going to be one of your chief concerns. And then up on the wall, there's some good directions if you're not familiar with how to work a wood stove and how to work the damper and so on. So I had some success cooking some ramen noodle. I even heated up some leftover chicken that I had brought along with me that was already cooked, but I was never able to get the stove hot enough. I tried grilling some grilled cheese, and I could melt the cheese and make a hot sandwich, but I could never really get the stove hot enough to brown the grilled cheese, so that didn't work. But I would imagine oatmeal, hot chocolate, ramen noodles like I did. You could bring some food like that along. You need to bring your own pan. There are no pans in the yurt. And I also put a pan of water on, of distilled water, just to put a little moisture in the air so that it wasn't so dry in the yurt during our stay. So the yurt does advertise that it sleeps 7. There's the bunk that holds 3, this one holds 2, and then underneath the bunk beds are a couple of stackable cots. I think it would be a little bit tight with 7 people in here. Here's the cots, but doable. And I think you could not stack those as well. They could stand freestanding, but those are folded up underneath the bunk beds. So all in all, I would say that this is a great adventure for people that are interested in a rustic adventure. If you can do without electricity and running water, it's a great time. My kids had a blast coming out here and enjoying the outdoors, and it was down in the 20s at night for us, but we were able to get outside during the day. It was up in the 40s. We got to enjoy some of the nearby national forest land and go out shooting and have a good time, and Lake Michigan's not far away. So I highly recommend staying here, and thanks for watching my video.